First of all, guys, welcome to Dave Doc DIY. Welcome to my page. If you're looking for plumbing and DIY tips or homeowner DIY projects, you found the right place. Today, I'm going to be putting in a filter for underneath the sink. I love these kinds of filters. I throw them in for people all the time. Recently moved into this house, trying to put one in this sink here just because it's very convenient to turn the cold water on your faucet and know that you're having filtered water coming out. I've seen that it doesn't lose the cold water pressure when you put it in, so it's still good to go. I'm gonna just show you how easy these are to put in. It's literally 2 connections. All you're doing is bypassing the cold water to your valve underneath the sink to this filter, hook the other end right back up to the faucet valve, and you're good to go. So I'm just gonna show you how easy it is and how convenient it is to have this filtered water coming out of your faucet. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other stuff. Let's go. All right, and this is the Waterdrop filter. This was from Amazon. It was like $50. So I should have said that in the beginning of the video. It's a very affordable filter. It does 8,000 gallons. The upgrade to 16,000 gallons is actually like $5 or $10 more. Probably should have got that, but this is what we got, the 8,000 gallon boy. Just show you what we got in here. There's our filter. They're really simple accessories. So here's our little instructions, which you can see it's just water lines, and there's going to be a bracket on it. They also have it set up if you have, here's our bracket. So you just mount your bracket, there's out, there's in. Accessory box. And here's what I was talking about here. If you have a 1/2-inch valve, they have your adapter for it, so you don't have to worry about that. There it is. So you can adapt your 1/2-inch valve to a 3/8. Here's our 3/8 water lines, and what this is going to do is these ends will just go in. It's just push fittings on here. That's it. That's what these go into. This is your male end here. It's going to go into the faucet supply line, and then this is going to hook up to your supply line. Loop right through. Guys, I'm just getting this opened up here, but I want to show you the bracket on the back of it right here. Should just be a twist and turn. That's how easy it is when you go to replace it. Pretty sure, yes, these just come in one cartridge, and then you just twist and turn, and that's it. But our bracket on the back here, they send you this little easy sticker that you can throw inside, so you're not guessing the distance from here to here. You don't need a tape measure or anything. You throw this sticker up, you put your 2 screws at the top end there, very easy. And of course, it comes with the 2 screws. The only tools you need for this are your drill, a pair of pliers, or an adjustable wrench, and maybe a screwdriver if you want to tweak your screws where the bracket is, but I'm just going to be using the drill for that. So really, this is all you need to install this filter. Now this is an extremely tight cabinet. I'm going to try to set up the tripod in here so you guys can see what I'm doing and do my best to show you how easy it is. All right, so as I said, this is a newer house, and yeah, look at that. I have one of the accordion drains that hooks up to the vent. So me being a plumber, I'm going to be changing that at one point, but at least it's not a drain. It just goes to the vent. If that was a drain, I'd be changing it out tomorrow, but yeah. So all I need to do is just mount this anywhere convenient to me. My supply line is coming straight up here, so I'm most likely going to just put my filter right back here. It'll be easy to change. I got a nice wall to screw to it there. Here we go. Step number 1 is to shut off your cold water. And every time you get it shut off, you can shut off your hot too, because if you're a single handle faucet, say your hot turns on, it can go over to the cold. But go up and make sure that your cold water is shut off. No water. All right, guys, I'm starting to thread on the part that is going to be hooking up to the filter itself. It's way too tight for me to film in here. My camera keeps falling on the tripod. It's too frustrating. I'm going to try to show you as much as I can in there. All right, now that I have this hose line on, this is the supply line for my faucet here. Here's our other end of our filter. This is what we are going to thread into here. And when you're doing this, use an adjustable on one end and use your pliers on the other. Tighten it up nice and tight. Now that I have both my water lines set up, here is my exit. The other one will be my water supply. Time to throw the filter right there. All right, I got my bracket up and I got my 2 screws in. You want to leave a little bit of space so you can slide your bracket right on there. All right, I slid her on there. Now let's get our water lines on. I just want to show you, this is what the water lines look like when they're pushed all the way in, and that's all you do. They're just a push fitting. They're good to go on there. It might seem wrong, but it's definitely right. Just make sure, you're going to see a little bit of it showing, but I made sure they're pushed in all the way. Let's turn our water on. All right. Pressure has stopped. Now I'm going to go up and run the faucet. All right, guys, time to run this faucet. And anybody who's been following my kitchen renovation knows that I'm changing this faucet out. This is what came originally with the house. I'm in the middle of a renovation, which you can find those videos on my channel. Let's run the air out. And the last thing we're doing here is flushing out the filter for 5 minutes. That's what it suggests on the instructions. And then after that, you have extremely filtered water out of your kitchen faucet. Very easy. One other thing I'd like to comment on, if you're worried about loss of pressure, this is the cold side, this is the hot side. Cold, hot. If anything, I'd say the pressure is a little bit less on the cold side, but it's nothing that you should be worried about. All right, guys, and that is how easily you can get filtered water coming straight out of the tap of your faucet for $50. This wasn't something sent to me. This was something I personally bought myself and installed because I've installed them for so many other people, and they all tell me how much they love it. So that's why I finally got one for myself. It's very easy. If you want to have clean drinking water straight from the tap, what are you waiting for? Any homeowner can install this, all right? Thanks, guys. Thank you for following Dave Doc DIY. I have the finishing parts of my kitchen renovation coming up soon, so I hope you stay tuned for that. I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe. Until next time, thank you, guys. Dave Doc DIY.